Michael says this is urgent. A family member from heaven is revealing something you need to hear right now. They know where money is hidden inside your home and you must open it immediately. The veil between worlds has thinned, allowing this message to reach you. It cannot wait another day, another hour. Someone who loved you deeply, who watches over you from beyond, has been trying to communicate this secret to you for months, but you have not been able to receive it until now. Unseen forces are working behind the scenes to help you in ways you cannot imagine. Your departed loved one has been moving through your home trying to guide you toward this hidden treasure. They see your struggles, they know your needs, they understand the financial burden you have been carrying, and they have found a way to help you from the other side. But there is a small window of time to receive this message, to follow their guidance, to discover what has been waiting for you all along. The spiritual pathways are open right now, allowing them to show you exactly where to look, but this connection will not remain strong forever. Like this video if you receive this message and acknowledge the presence of your heavenly family member who is trying to reach you right now. Archangel Michael is standing guard, allowing this sacred communication to take place, protecting the channel of blessing that is opening for you. Those who recognize the truth in these words will be guided to what has been hidden for them to find at this exact moment. This soul who reaches for you now once walked beside you in this world. They shared your joys, your sorrows, your everyday moments, and their love for you did not end when they crossed over. They have been sending you signs, small unexplained occurrences, objects moving slightly, dreams where they appear, trying desperately to show you where to look. You have felt their presence in unexpected moments, that warmth that washes over you, the scent that reminds you of them, the items that seem to appear in your path. These are not coincidences. They have watched your financial struggles with great concern, seeing the stress etched on your face, the worry that keeps you awake at night, the bills piling up around you. Type Amen if you are ready to receive this message from your loved one, if you are open to their guidance, if you will follow their directions to find what they are so desperately trying to show you. The veil is thin right now, but your acknowledgement strengthens the connection between worlds. The secret location they are revealing has been overlooked for years, money or valuables hidden away in a spot you pass by every day without noticing its significance. It was placed there long ago for safekeeping during uncertain times, tucked away in a moment of caution with the intention of retrieval, but time passed, memories faded, and it remained untouched, undiscovered, forgotten by those in the physical world. But those in the spirit realm remember. They see what human eyes overlook. They know exactly where to guide you if only you will listen. This is not random coincidence, not wishful thinking. This is divine orchestration, a heavenly hand reaching down to provide for you in your moment of greatest need through a blessing that has been waiting silently all this time. Archangel Michael says stand ready for this revelation, for your departed loved one is growing stronger in their attempts to guide you. They are moving between dimensions to help you in this critical time. You have been specifically chosen to receive this message because your need is great and their love for you is greater still. Nothing can sever the bonds that connect you across the veil. Type 777 if you will follow their guidance, if you will trust the path they are laying before you, if you will receive this financial blessing. The signs have been all around you, but in your busy life you have missed their significance. That recurring dream where they point to a specific area in your home was not random. The times when objects seem to fall without reason, drawing your attention to certain spaces, the moments when you felt compelled to clean or rearrange a particular spot but never quite finished the task. That nagging feeling that you should look more closely at a certain piece of furniture, a specific corner, a storage area that has remained untouched. These were all their attempts to guide you. The numbers you keep seeing, the songs that play unexpectedly with lyrics about finding or discovery, the way your pets stare at empty spaces, all of these have been orchestrated to lead you to this discovery. Your departed loved one has been using every available means to communicate, but the noise of daily life has drowned out their message until now. Type 1. I'm ready to receive, to open your spiritual eyes, to sharpen your intuition, to finally see what has been before you all along. Your declaration creates a powerful resonance across dimensions, allowing your loved one to break through the final barriers that have kept you from this discovery. Archangel Michael stands ready to amplify their guidance once you commit to following it completely. Heaven sees your financial difficulties, the sleepless nights, the calculations that never add up, the bills marked urgent, the needs that remain unmet, the opportunities missed because resources were lacking. Your prayers for help have been heard, every tear counted, every moment of despair recognized by those who watch over you with tender concern and loving attention. Your departed loved one has witnessed your struggle, the weight you carry alone, the brave face you show to others while privately wondering how you will make it through another month, another week, another day. They have moved through the rooms where you sit head in hands, trying to make impossible choices about which necessities to sacrifice, which needs must wait. The hidden money is meant to alleviate these burdens, to provide breathing room, to restore hope, to remind you that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not left to face these challenges without supernatural assistance. This is their gift to you from beyond the veil, a tangible expression of their enduring love. Type 333 if you stand in faith for this financial blessing, if you believe that heaven can intervene in your material circumstances, if you accept that your departed loved one can guide you to unexpected provision. The number 333 vibrates at a frequency that opens spiritual sight, allowing you to perceive what has been hidden from physical eyes. The hiding place they are trying to show you is connected to something old, something that holds memories, something that has remained undisturbed as life moved quickly around it. Look to the places in your home that belonged to earlier times, to items that were passed down, that hold sentimental value, that connect to the person reaching out to you from beyond. This location was chosen with purpose, with care, with intelligence. It was selected because it would be safe, because it would remain untouched, because it would be overlooked by those who did not know to search there. There is something unique about this hiding spot, something that made it perfect for concealing valuables, something that would not draw attention or suspicion. Your loved one is showing a space where things are stored, where items are kept out of sight, where memories sleep undisturbed by the hustle of daily life, where the dust of time has settled gently over secrets waiting to be revealed. The location connects to a time of uncertainty when saving for tomorrow felt more secure than trusting banks or investments. Type reveal if you want to know the exact location, if you are committed to following through on this divine guidance, if you are ready to receive the blessing that has been waiting for you. Your declaration cuts through the final veils, making the path crystal clear, allowing your departed loved one to show you precisely where to look with supernatural precision. Archangel Michael stands ready to amplify their message. Move your attention now to the area where you keep things from the past, where family items are stored, where memories rest in boxes, albums, furniture, or decorative pieces. Your departed loved one is drawing your attention to something that opens, something with compartments, something that might have a false bottom, a hidden drawer, a secret space designed for concealment. When you approach this spot, you may feel a sudden warmth, a tingling sensation, an unexplained knowing that this is the place, this is where you need to search, this is where the treasure awaits. Look for items that belong to older generations, pieces that have history, that traveled through time, that witnessed the changing of eras. These hold special significance in your search. Your loved one may guide you through unexpected means, through a child who points without knowing why, through a pet that lingers by a certain spot, through an object that falls when you pass by, through a recurring thought that pulls you toward a specific area. The location may require you to move things, to look underneath, to search inside, to examine what seems ordinary with extraordinary attention. Type 1. See it now to acknowledge this revelation, to signal your recognition of the path being illuminated before you, to confirm the connection with your heavenly guide. Your words create a bridge, strengthening the ability of your loved one to direct you even more clearly toward the hidden treasure that awaits your discovery. Express gratitude for this divine guidance that transcends the boundaries between worlds. The value waiting to be found exceeds what you might expect. It was set aside during a time when preparing for the future felt essential, when uncertainty loomed, when security was found in tangible assets. This money was saved with specific intentions, with hopes and dreams, with plans that were interrupted by the passage of time, by changing circumstances, by life's unexpected turns. Now it comes to you with perfect timing, aligning precisely with your current needs, with the financial pressures you face, with the dreams you have been forced to set aside. Some of you will discover large sums that were tucked away during different economic times. Some will find valuable items, coins, jewelry, or collectibles whose worth has appreciated over decades. Others will uncover amounts that seem modest at first glance, but arrive with perfect timing to address immediate needs, to prevent a crisis, to keep hope alive when all seemed lost. The value extends beyond the material amount. It carries the energy of love, of protection, of provision. It represents the continued care of someone who refuses to stop watching over you, even from beyond. Your departed loved one knew this day would come. They arranged for this discovery to happen when you needed it most. Type abundance flows to activate this blessing, to align your energy with receiving, to open yourself fully to this supernatural provision. Declare yourself worthy of this gift. This is not accident or coincidence. This is divine orchestration working across dimensions to meet your needs. Acknowledge the heavenly source of this discovery, the loving hands that guide you to it, the eternal bonds that connect you to those who have crossed over but never stopped loving you. Be aware that spiritual blocks could hinder you from finding what awaits. Doubt is the thickest veil, skepticism the heaviest blindfold, disbelief the strongest chain. If you approach this search with cynicism, with suspicion, with a closed heart, you create barriers that even the most determined spirit cannot penetrate. You build walls that block the very blessing trying to reach you. Fear too can obscure the path forward, fear of disappointment, of getting hopes up, of looking foolish. These emotions create static that distorts the clear signals being sent to guide you. Negative energies from past experiences with money, with loss, with betrayal can create blindness to the very thing being shown to you now, preventing you from recognizing what is right before your eyes. Your departed loved one has been working tirelessly to clear these obstacles, to sweep away the cobwebs of doubt, to shine light through the fog of disbelief, to create a clear channel of communication. Archangel Michael stands ready with sword drawn to cut through these hindrances, to clear the spiritual interference, to remove the blockages that stand between you and this discovery. But you must cooperate. You must choose faith over fear, certainty over doubt, openness over cynicism, to receive what heaven is trying to give you right now. Type clear my path to remove these spiritual obstacles, to ask Archangel Michael for protection as you pursue this discovery, to sweep away the veils that prevent clear seeing. Declare yourself free from hindrances, free from blockages, free from the limitations that have kept this blessing hidden from your awareness for too long. Your words create spiritual momentum, cutting through interference, making way for crystal clear guidance from your departed loved one. When you find this money, this treasure, this provision, there are important steps to take, specific ways to honor both the gift and the giver, actions that will multiply the blessing beyond its initial value. First, express gratitude, not just in thoughts but in words spoken aloud, acknowledging the divine intervention, the loving guidance, the supernatural provision that led you to this discovery. Take a portion, no matter how small, and use it to help someone else, to extend blessing to another, to create a circle of giving that honors the generosity shown to you. This extends the spiritual power of the gift, creating ripples of abundance that return to you multiplied. Consider setting aside a portion as seed for future growth, as acknowledgement that this provision is not just for immediate consumption but for creating sustainable increase in your life. Look for confirmation signs after your discovery, unexpected affirmations that you have correctly followed the guidance, that you have found what was meant for you, that you are using it in alignment with divine purpose. These may come as dreams, peaceful feelings, synchronicities, or messages that resonate deeply with your spirit, confirming you are walking the intended path. Honor your departed loved one by using this provision wisely, thoughtfully, purposefully, in ways that would make them proud. Type blessed and grateful to express thanks for this divine orchestration, this supernatural intervention, this bridge between worlds that brings tangible help in your time of need. Acknowledge the sacred nature of this experience, the precious gift of continued connection with your departed loved one, the powerful reminder that love transcends physical boundaries. Promise to use this gift with wisdom, with purpose, with integrity, to honor not just the provision itself but the heavenly source from which it comes and the loving intent behind its placement. Understand that you must act quickly on this divine guidance. The window for clear communication, for supernatural assistance, for heavenly intervention does not remain open indefinitely. Hesitation creates distance, doubt erodes connection, procrastination dims the light that is currently illuminating your path to discovery. Those who hear this message but postpone action, who recognize the truth but delay response, who feel the nudge but ignore its urgency, risk missing the very provision prepared for them. Divine opportunities arrive in specific seasons, spiritual doors open for appointed times, heavenly assistance comes when the conditions are perfectly aligned for supernatural breakthrough. Your departed loved one has worked tirelessly to create this opening, to align circumstances, to pierce through the veil between worlds, to guide you with precision, but they cannot force you to take action. They watch with concern when you dismiss signs, when you rationalize guidance, when you postpone what should be immediate, knowing that each delay weakens the connection, makes the path less clear, diminishes the supernatural assistance available to you. The currency of heaven is now, is immediate response, is swift obedience to divine guidance. Such action demonstrates faith, creates momentum, builds spiritual bridges that allow blessings to flow unhindered from the spiritual realm into physical reality. Tomorrow the energy shifts, the alignment changes, the clarity fades, and what was once brilliantly illuminated becomes shadowed once again. Type no more delays, to commit to immediate action, to declare your response to this divine guidance, to establish your determination to follow through without hesitation. Break the patterns of postponement, of overthinking, of second-guessing that have kept you from receiving heavenly provision in the past. Express the urgency you feel to act on this message, to follow the clues being revealed, to discover what has been prepared for you by loving hands that reach across dimensions to bless you. This discovery carries significance far beyond its material value. It represents connection that defies physical death, love that continues to provide care that transcends dimensions. The money itself is merely a vehicle, a tangible expression of something much deeper, much more profound, much more eternal, the unbreakable bond between you and your departed loved one. They are sending you a message through this provision, showing you that they still see your need, still respond to your prayers, still participate in your life journey, though in ways different from before. This discovery is meant to restore your faith in the unseen realm, to strengthen your belief in divine provision, to reawaken your trust in supernatural guidance when logical paths seem absent. It serves as physical proof of spiritual realities, as tangible evidence of heavenly intervention, as undeniable confirmation that you are not alone in your struggles. Your departed loved one has chosen this method of communication because it addresses immediate practical needs while simultaneously delivering a deeper message about eternal connection, about continued presence, about love that finds a way. They want you to know that death is not the end, that relationships continue, that love finds expression even across the veil that separates physical from spiritual realms. The money meets your immediate need, but the miracle of its discovery feeds your soul, reminding you that the universe contains more possibilities than your mind can conceive, more support than your eyes can see, more provision than your logic can explain. Type 1. Receive the full blessing to accept all aspects of this gift, both material and spiritual, both provision and message, both assistance and assurance. Acknowledge the comprehensive nature of what is being offered to you, not merely financial help but spiritual reconnection, not just material support but emotional comfort, not simply a monetary find but a miraculous bridge between worlds. Express complete openness to the guidance being provided, allowing yourself to receive on all levels the provision, the message, the confirmation, the communion with your departed loved one through this supernatural experience. When you find this hidden treasure, this forgotten provision, this awaiting blessing, your life will change in ways that extend far beyond the immediate financial relief. A chain reaction of positive developments will begin. Doors that seemed permanently locked will suddenly open, barriers that appeared impenetrable will dissolve, opportunities that were previously invisible will manifest before you. This discovery represents a turning point, a divine reset, a supernatural intervention that alters the trajectory of your circumstances, breaking patterns of lack, establishing new cycles of abundance. Your departed loved one has orchestrated this not just to meet an immediate need but to initiate lasting change, to restore momentum, to realign you with your true path, which had been obstructed by financial pressure, by constant worry, by the drain of perpetual struggle. They hope this provision will free your mind from survival thinking, allowing you to reconnect with deeper purposes, with dormant dreams, with postponed callings that financial stress had forced you to set aside. As you follow their guidance to this discovery, you develop spiritual muscles that will serve you in future seasons, enhancing your ability to perceive divine direction, to recognize supernatural assistance, to cooperate with heavenly intervention. The experience itself builds faith, establishes trust, deepens connection with the unseen realm, positioning you to receive continued guidance, provision, direction from heavenly sources that were always present but previously unrecognized. This is not the end but the beginning, not a single event but the first step in a new journey of cooperation with spiritual forces that work continually for your benefit. Type my life is changing, to embrace this transformation, to welcome the ripple effects of this supernatural provision, to position yourself in alignment with the new season being initiated through this discovery. Declare readiness for the next chapter, the unfolding purpose, the expanded vision that will emerge as financial pressure lifts, as worry subsides, as breathing room is established through this divine intervention. Express faith in the process, trusting that this discovery is not isolated but connected to a larger divine plan that continues to unfold, bringing restoration, renewal, revival to every area of your life. This revelation comes now for specific reasons, arriving at the precise moment when multiple factors have aligned, creating optimal conditions for supernatural intervention, for heavenly assistance, for divine provision. Cosmic alignments support this discovery, creating spiritual gateways through which guidance can flow more freely, through which departed loved ones can communicate more clearly, through which angelic assistance can operate more powerfully. Your departed family member has coordinated with Archangel Michael, waiting for this window of opportunity when the veil between worlds thins, when spiritual sensitivity heightens, when receptivity to supernatural guidance peaks. They have observed your journey, tracking the perfect moment when need and provision could converge, when desperation and determination would balance, when you would be sufficiently open yet sufficiently desperate to follow unusual guidance. The financial pressure you currently experience, though painful, has created necessary conditions of openness, of willingness, of receptivity to paths you might previously have dismissed. Timing is critical in spiritual matters. Heavenly interventions operate according to patterns, seasons, cycles that human logic cannot fully comprehend, but divine wisdom perfectly orchestrates. What seems like delay to human perception is often perfect positioning from heavenly perspective. What appears as last-minute rescue is frequently the result of countless unseen preparations, alignments, and adjustments. Your departed loved one has been working patiently, strategically, relentlessly behind the scenes, waiting for this precise moment when all elements, physical and spiritual, natural and supernatural, personal and cosmic, would align to ensure successful discovery of what they have preserved for you. This is not random timing, this is divine appointment, not accidental convergence but supernatural orchestration. Type divine timing is perfect to align with this cosmic flow, to acknowledge the orchestration of events that makes this revelation possible at this exact moment in your journey. Recognize that what seemed like delay was actually preparation, what felt like abandonment was actually arrangement, what appeared as silence was actually set up for this supernatural provision. Express trust in heavenly wisdom that sees beyond immediate circumstances, that understands connections invisible to human perception, that works through patterns and cycles to deliver provision at the optimal moment. Declare your cooperation with divine timing, surrendering human schedules and expectations to heavenly orchestration and supernatural coordination. Your family member in heaven wants you to know their love for you never dimmed, never diminished, never ended with physical separation. It simply transformed, finding new expressions, new channels, new methods of reaching you. They see your struggles, your silent tears, your brave face, your determined spirit, your relentless efforts to keep moving forward despite mounting pressures, despite crushing burdens, despite limited resources. They want you to understand that they have not abandoned you, have not forgotten you, have not ceased participating in your life journey. They have simply shifted dimensions, changed form, altered methods of communication and connection. This provision, this guidance, this revelation brings them immense joy, allowing them to contribute to your well-being, to participate in your provision, to intervene in your circumstances despite physical absence. They watch over you with tender concern, witnessing both your strength and your vulnerability, your victories and your defeats, your courage and your fear, with complete acceptance and unconditional love. The veil between worlds, though real, is also permeable, allowing love to flow through, allowing guidance to penetrate, allowing connection to persist in ways that transcend physical presence. Every time you felt them near, sensed their presence, caught their scent, heard their favorite song, recalled their characteristic phrases, experienced unexplained comfort in moments of despair, it was them reaching through, communicating in the language of spirit, connecting beyond words. This financial provision represents just one expression of their continued participation in your life, just one channel of their ongoing care, just one manifestation of their eternal connection to you. They want you to know they are well, they are at peace, they are part of something beautiful, and their greatest joy comes from still being able to touch your life, to contribute to your journey, to participate in your story. Archangel Michael says, receive this blessing now, take immediate action. After watching this message, search for what awaits you, follow the guidance that has been carefully provided, trust the clues that have been revealed. Do not doubt, do not question, do not overanalyze this divine intervention, this supernatural communication, this bridge between worlds that brings tangible help in your time of greatest need. Type victory is mine to claim what has been prepared specifically for you, the provision that waits in its hiding place, the treasure that will meet your needs, the gift that transcends dimensions. Express complete faith and gratitude in knowing this revelation came to you by design, by divine appointment, by supernatural orchestration at the precise moment you needed it most. The heavenly message has been delivered, the guidance has been provided, the path has been illuminated, nothing more is needed except your action, your response, your willingness to follow what has been shown. Your departed loved one is at peace knowing you have received this communication, knowing the bridge between worlds has been established, knowing their efforts to reach you have finally succeeded. The hidden money will be found, and you follow the guidance when you search with expectation, when you look with spiritual eyes attuned to heavenly direction, when you trust what cannot be logically explained. Divine forces stand ready to support your discovery. Angels attend this process. Heavenly beings assist your search. Supernatural guidance continues even after this message ends. This is not illusion, not coincidence, not wishful thinking, but divine intervention, heavenly provision, supernatural assistance arranged by those who love you beyond death, orchestrated by those who see beyond physical limitations. What awaits you has been preserved, protected, prepared for this exact moment in your journey, arriving when most needed, coming through channels most unexpected, appearing through means most miraculous. The cycle of lack is breaking, the season of strain is ending, the pattern of struggle is shifting as you step into this divine provision, this supernatural supply, this heavenly assistance. Your departed loved one watches with joy as you discover what they have preserved for you, as you receive the blessing they have arranged, as you experience the love that transcends all boundaries, even death itself. It is done.